Up until now, we have talked about the OOP, but there are many important topics as well left, like OOP pillar or object oriented pillars. Well, Python or object oriented has 4 pillars. The most importantly, you have to learn all those pillars very, very efficiently. Encapsulation. Well, the first pillar we are going to talk about is encapsulation, and I'll talk about all 4 pillars of the OOP. And the first list will be encapsulation. What does it mean? Well, encapsulation, it is the binding of data in functions that manipulate the data, and we encapsulate into one big object so that we keep everything in this box. Then user or code or other machine can interact with, and the data in function or what we call attributes and methods. Well, yes, this is attributes, as I said. Well, what I said in what encapsulation means, as I said, that encapsulation is the binding of data and methods, and we just use that time and again. In just, well, we can use in any machine. Well, we can use that any user can use or anywhere we can use. So these are, well, in a box. Now we have seen here this class player character, and these are the methods which I have 2 methods. Well, one is constructor method and the other is, well, method run, and I can have many other method like def speak, self, and return speak. Very, very nice. So these are the methods. This is attributes, and there are many attributes we can have it here. So these methods and attributes, well, are binded. This data are binded in, well, in a box. We can say this player character. So overall, we can say that this encapsulation means all the things are encapsulated. All the things are means in a box, means locked in a box. We just use that later on. We do not understand how this method works. We just use this method. We just call this method, and we just, well, we know how to use this. We doesn't know how this method is created. What does this method use to create? But for example, let's have it here, hello, and we have, when we just press the dot, we see here many methods like capitalize, cascade, well, center, count, encode, ends with. Well, we do not just focus on each and everything, but we just know that each and every methods are very, very efficient, and every of them is encapsulated in a, well, in a class, and somewhere we just use that many times in our program. When we just develop software, we have access to these things. So these encapsulation works a lot. These encapsulation will find a way for us to, well, make more powerful things, more powerful software. So these are, well, encapsulate to encapsulate all these in a box and somewhere which we can use later on, which we will have access to this. And these are the attributes and these are the functions. Well, if I run this, if I make this function, well, if I make this class, and someone else will use, like, which I am using this encapsulation, well, in capitalize, how I know that what methods or how this method is created, I do not understand, and how I do not know, but I can use this. So the same thing which I have many methods here, and the same thing which I have many attributes here, and someone else may use this, someone else will have access to these. So this is called encapsulation. So this is very, very powerful. In the next, we will talk about the abstraction. Abstraction is also important in, well, Python, OOP, in any object-oriented program. So these are the, well, the most important pillars of OOP.